Hello, delicious friends, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition with our Thin-Bloods in Bloodlost, a campaign where people are trapped in a mysterious city and trying to unravel its mysteries. Today we don't have Fuzzy. Unfortunately, she is not well. I am so sad at this. How are we going to get over the emotions that are happening? Like, we're missing Florence, the integral... like, the glue that sticks this mess together.
It is no bother. Less smell.
Oh dear. Okay. So, please, everyone, could you kindly introduce yourselves? Let's start with 8-Bit.
Hello, my name is 8-Bit Dylan, aka Marko Kravitz. I am vampire from Ukraine, and I slay your existence. I don't know. I'm Dylan. I stream a wide variety of games. I'm an LGBT YouTuber, and after this stream, I think I'm going to be doing Drag Queen Survivor. I'm going to be filming / editing live on stream the intro to the reality show. That'll be kind of fun.
That's the Sims
All right.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Sweet.
Sims 4. The Babe, introduce yourself.
Yo, my name is Deliar Delfron, or Nigel. You can find me everywhere as Delfron, except Instagram, where you have to add the number 17 after it. I play Nate Rourke, who is a social media baby vampire. He's out for blood. Watch out. And you guys are cute. On to die.
I'm Daya. I play Molly, who's a 10-year-old Thin-Blood. And she is just sort of weird and kind of uncomfortable to be around. And we'll see how today takes us.
Cool. Does anyone want to recap the story, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
You have us do it every week. You do it this week.
What? But I'm lazy. Okay.
We stand on lazy dad.
Puppy.
That's me, though. Okay, fine. I'll do it. So, to explain the current predicament that the Thin-Blood coterie find themselves in, at the moment, I would have to go back to explain that at one point, Florence, the currently absent vampire, we'll figure out why she's not here next week, I think, but she heard that it was impossible to leave the city. And so she tried it. Which, unfortunately, after passing the threshold, the mystical invisible threshold surrounding the city, sent her into a frenzy. She ruined the back of a cab that she was riding in. She almost killed the cab driver, and she tore her way through a door to escape the pain that she was in and the bleeding and the horribleness that was befalling her. So, that brings us to last week, where they were attempting to convince other older members of Kindred Society, such as Mr. Brass, the leader of the Thin-Bloods, or Angelica, the Toreador Primogen, that there was in fact something surrounding the city, something trapping them in it. And it has mystical properties that no one can fully grasp right now. But they did come to an interesting conclusion at the end of last week that because there's been a few police officers snooping around and possibly some other interactions that I can't... No, it's mostly the fact that at one point the city was ravaged and the kindred were mostly destroyed by the Second Inquisition, a group of mortals who are very interested in seeing that all of vampire kind are destroyed and stop doing horrible things to people, please, thank you very much. And they think that this surrounding magic is caused by them. That's, I think, the conclusion you came to, yes? Or that, at least that was one suggestion.
Yeah.
So, at the moment, we find our Thin-Bloods after having shown Mr. Brass, the Thin-Blood leader, that in fact you can't cross the threshold without bleeding out your nose, they've convinced him to help. But they need to help him now. His domain is under suspicion. It's being looked at by police officers, which means that he has to move. And he has an option. There is a club in the depths of town in someone else's domain that he might be able to go to. There's also a group of mortal gang members that they can clear out for perhaps some extra space in this area. So I think we'll all gather the group as they are on their way back, or have arrived back at the scrapyard, which is Mr. Brass's domain. Is there anything anyone wants to do? Is there any particular plans people have before we move?
Well, no, because we're still on the same night as yesterday, so we aren't doing our rolls or anything.
Yeah.
So no, nope.
Okay. It's probably 1 a.m. and you have a few hours of night left tonight. So one thing we will do first, I have a list of cool stuff we can do first. I think we should quickly sort out your short-term desires so that we're all clear on what your short-term goals are and what you want to do.
Inquire about my blood bond.
Okay. Inquire in general?
Well, yes. In general, inquire about the blood bond because I feel like that's odd. But I don't really know sort of whereabouts to go and do that. So I guess that would be Molly's.
You know that you would probably be able to either call in the favor you have from the Tremere Warlock that you've met.
Yeah, but that's
previously.
not my favor.
It's the group's favor.
Oh, okay.
Mine would probably be, since now he is on this like idea that the Inquisition could possibly be doing this, maybe getting down to figuring out who is causing it as opposed to figuring out how to solve the problem. Because you said that solving the problem was too broad. So maybe just figuring out who to blame.
Who to blame? Oh, when I was saying the broadness of your goal, I was talking about your ambition, and we can change that later. But
okay.
like, because the ambitions have to be something that technically, even if it's like a way off goal, like I want to kill all vampires, like that seems an unlikely thing you can do, but it can still be your ambition.
Okay.
But it needs to be solidly completable.
Okay. So,
Well, Marco has to do the blood bond with Angelica again.
Maybe.
I don't know if we ever talked about, like...
Because Angelica would want to do the blood bond with Marco
Yeah,
again.
I think that's how it is, yeah. I don't know if Marco would want to do the blood bond again with her.
I guess we'll see.
So I know, because that has to be done again within the next one more night. Because
Month.
we're on the second night. It's 1 month in between.
Yeah.
Humans.
Oh, I thought it was 3 nights in between the first 3 days, and then it has to be maintained once a month.
Maintained once a month. I think you've also got a month period to form the first 3 parts of the bond.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's how I'm going to play it at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah. Duffy,
What about you, babe?
or Nate. Sorry.
Nate.
What about me?
Do you have a short-term goal in mind? Do you have a desire? Give me fuel. Give me fire. Tell me.
I want to become the prince.
You want to become the prince?
Well, he wants to like after seeing Vampire Society, I think he wants to be in the society now. He's just sick of being like these pieces of trash are like on the curbs that no one believes. Like he wants to be there.
You want to
Yeah.
become part of a vampire society, is that what you're saying?
He wants to throw the killer party to get himself into the Vampire Society.
That is, yeah.
We do have to throw that party.
You do. You do.
I think he'll be all for it, but I don't think Nate knows about that yet.
I
Does he know?
think you probably know.
Yeah.
They've shared information between themselves as a group. So yes, I'm going to say you know.
Okay, yeah.
that.
So that's probably like a short-term goal to like throw the best parties to at least have like some kind of.
Throw the best party so that you can get in.
Yeah.
And take over.
Nate.
How does one become the prince? Is it like
Through a
some,
lot
like,
of
sacred
politicking.
empire?
It's
Because I think the way Nate sees it is, he doesn't want to like rival the prince because it's harder to take control when there's already a leader in control. But like I think he wants to just either rise up enough, or rise up enough so he can start his own somewhere else. In a way, like leave the city maybe.
Sounds good to me. I'm liking that. I also would like to know about. Oh crap! I hate it when this thing does that. Anyway, I've got so many windows open. That's too many. Sorry, I'm not
How many
particularly.
experience did we get yesterday or last time? 14? Or sorry, 12? 2?
Two for last time. If you haven't put them on, you've got some stuff. And just to remind you, Nate, you are currently using a dyscrasia in your blood, which gives you +1 to every single roll.
Yeah.
That's really good. Anyway,
Give me someone to eat.
you arrive back at Mr. Brass's, and soon after, a car turns up. And out of it comes a guy everyone but Nate would recognize. And he comes up just straight through the front door, not even thinking about asking if he can come in. And I'm gonna make Molly and Marco roll a wits plus intelligence, which is not normal. But I'm doing 3. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. You remember this guy? This is Vic, and he
Okay.
appears to be a ghoul.
He was the dude in the suit, right?
The dude in the suit that you met in the first episode.
Yeah.
which is why I'm
the one that
retelling.
we almost went with instead of Mr. Brass. That
Yeah.
guy.
No, that's Bradley Grimmond.
Oh.
No, Vic is the
Oh,
person who
okay.
received the packages that Mr. Brass sent you along with to the fancy
Oh,
building.
that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So you've got that. And he comes in and he says, "Hello, you 3? Aren't there supposed to be 4 of you? I was expecting 4. That's not a problem." And passes over a very nice white envelope. In there, all the instructions you need to throw a soiree at the Elysium. It's going to be next month. You've got all that time to prepare, and whenever you want to tell me the arrangements, just my number's in there as well. So just give me a call and we can, have a good time. I'm very excited to see what you do.
I literally just give it to Nate.
And Nate, like, is that like that meme girl? She's like, thank you.
Yeah. Snatches it out of my hand.
Have you got any
I'm
ideas?
like, I don't know what you're talking about.
The party.
And what my friend here means to say is, we'd rather keep it, to ourselves for now.
Oh.
It becomes less of a thing when it gets out.
Okay, surprises. They are an interesting way to go. You might want to tell someone before it actually happens, but sure. No, you organize it. You've got time. Good night.
Nighty night.
You don't need anything
Don't
now.
let the vampires bite.
I bite the vampires. Kindred. Don't call them vampires. I'm off. And then he disappears, and Mr. Brass comes up to you like, "Are you organising a party at Elysium?"
No, Florence is. Florence is organizing a party at Elysium for the prince.
Yeah.
Apparently.
They never just let one person do it. This must be a group thing.
It is. I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, no one signs up for it. It's a good opportunity.
It
And you
is.
see him kind of just rubbing his forearm. Yeah, if you get it right.
What happens if we don't get it right?
Well, the likelihood is that they'll run you out of town. Or kill you, or both.
Well, now that we know you can't run out of town, that sounds like it's a death sentence waiting to happen.
Good point.
Either you die or you die.
That is great.
It's one or the other, I'm afraid.
Well, I'll have you all know that I'm very bad at event planning. I once tried to plan a birthday party for my sister, and it ended horribly.
Yeah, was that the party where you became a vampire?
No, I wish. If I could be turned inside of Ukraine, then it would be less of a mess trying to get out of the city. Instead, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, well, it seems we're all stuck here, so... I want to help with that. I've no real clue where to start, though. What's pressing now, however, is that I move my shit out of this scrapyard. So, and you can see basically all the Thin Bloods and the Mortals that you've become accustomed to just kind of milling around, doing their own thing around you. They're like walking fast and running and carrying things and stacking things in places just to kind of put stuff together and get out. So my plan is to get everything together and go to this new club, and we can sort everything out later.
Sounds like a plan.
And
Who do I need to stab?
I mean, are you gonna go and clear out those gangsters?
I assume so.
Okay,
They are
cool.
not going to let us just walk around inside their place.
Probably not. No. Although it's not very big. I don't know how many of them there are. I guess I'd say maybe 6. They don't run a massive area, but they have... Well, it used to be a town hall, actually. It's kind of cute. These mortals have decided that this rundown place is theirs inside my domain, and I think if we don't manage to move my stuff to there, we can make it look like, oh, all the gangsters killed each other, and now there aren't any, and people will stop looking. I don't know. So you don't have to do it. I can send Alex or something, but
I don't think he's in any shape or form to do much.
Yes, I don't think he would be the best option.
it's Alex. He'll do just fine if you don't want to do it. But
I mean, it's 6 humans against 3 vampires.
And now I'm feeling kind of peckish.
Are you now?
I
don't know if I want Molly to be in danger either.
You can take a sip. Don't make it look like they've been drained of their blood, though we don't want to bring too much attention. You could totally have a sip. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying if you do, maybe just make it look like lots of blood loss from a big stab wound or something. As long as it doesn't look like someone's been drunk from there. That's...
Don't worry about the details. We got this.
Okay.
Molly, are you up for a fight?
I am down to help Mr. Brass move his things. We don't need to fight. We can just ask them nicely to leave.
That's true.
You poor child. And I put my hand like on, I'm like patting her hair. Like, that is not how gangsters work.
I mean,
What if we make it worth their while?
if you're scary enough, they could leave, and then we could use
We
it. But
convince. Like there's. We intimidated that last gentleman to do what we wanted.
True. I don't know if these people are willing to listen to 3 random people that just walk into their place. A 10-year-old, an Instagrammer, and me. I don't think are very convincing when on the scary front. And I don't think we could do the whole Scooby-Doo thing.
Well, I have this screwdriver. Maybe we just need better weapons. Can we get weapons?
Maybe.
Let's just walk in with like machine guns.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Get
let me
out.
get the grenades out. he mimes and it's like, I have a 6-shooter. I've got a pistol that you can have, and there's lots of lead piping. If you want to rip that out of the walls, we're not going to be using it when we leave.
Side note, I have a knife. What would a lead pipe hit harder than, like, would it do more damage than a knife?
Depends on if you hit harder.
No.
It's about the same mechanically.
I'll just keep a knife then.
I'll take a lead pipe.
Can you carry that?
Sure.
I mean, we're going to a club full of gangsters. They probably have weapons. I mean, maybe we can sneak around and try to find some of their guns.
I don't know how to fire a gun. I'm going to admit that.
Okay.
Hence why my firearm is 0.
I mean, we're all 0. No one knows how to do anything.
Yeah.
Firing a gun isn't necessary as long as they die.
That I can do.
We just have to hope we hit them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Mr. Brass. You will figure out how you are going to transport everything. We will deal with the gangsters.
I have some AA van. So it's
One
going.
van.
Huh?
That enough?
For
It's
us?
gonna take a little while, a couple of nights.
No, I meant for him to move everything.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't get my van.
Yes.
I need that to move stuff.
Now, did you already talk to Angelica?
No, I was really kind of hoping that you'd do that for me.
Fine, I will do it.
Thank you.
You're lucky that we have this deal where you don't bloodbond us.
It's working out real well, isn't it?
It's great. I love it. It's amazing. I'm having so much fun.
Good.
All right, the 2 of you, let's get our asses over there. Do you have a ride for us?
A ride for you?
Yes.
No.
How
But
far
then
away?
I fully expect you to pay for our Uber there.
He gets his wallet out. No, he gets out a roll of notes and just gives you a couple of 20s. It's like, you could use this.
Thank you.
I've never heard of anyone taking an Uber to a shootout.
It's 2018. What do you expect?
I
How
don't
else
know
are
what
you
I
gonna get to your
expected.
shootout?
I'm like looking over at Nate. I'm looking over at Molly, and I'm like this is not how he expected this day to go. He's like, all right, let's go.
Right. Let's go. Onward. Onward
Let's
and
kick some butt.
Okay. Mr. Brass gives you a map. It's not actually that far to where the G's hang out. And it probably takes you five minutes in a car. You rock up and it's this old red brick building with a pointed roof one story, really tall glass windows with like single pane. Some of it smashed in, most of it still intact though, which is quite nice. And basically brambles coming out of anything that could be even closely considered dirt.
Okay.
No lighting inside. It seems pitch black in there, but you can only see like one direction.
R.I.P. Don't count that. All right. I would probably. I think it'd be here. I'll do this in character. So Molly, are you okay with being the bait?
Oh, now you're okay with her being the bait. But 5 minutes ago, when I wanted her to like run down the street from the cops, you were all like, "No, it's a bad idea."
It was a bad idea.
But now you
I
want her
will
to run straight in there with a bunch of gangsters.
No, not.
It's like,
I don't expect her to do any of that. Molly.
Yes.
All you have to do is get their attention. Maybe start crying, say that you're lost. I don't expect a gang member to try and rob a little girl, especially if you've got
you expected the cop to? It's like, what did you expect the cop to do to her? Just like,
to not chase after her. That was a dumb idea in the first place.
but yet you're willing to make her sit there while a bunch of gangsters.
It's okay. I'll go. Are you guys? What are you guys gonna do though? Like, where are you
going to do, Marco?
I think that we should enter through the back and possibly take them out when their backs are turned.
Can we scout the outside of the building to see if there's anything in, or are we already inside?
No, you're not inside. You're on the outside. It's so on either side are like rundown shops that are still open. Like there are lights inside. They're like corner shop sort of convenience places, and
Sure.
In between this red brick place. But you can get round either side if you want to take a look. You kind of have to push your way through the brambles. It's probably a meter or two between the shop on either side and the building, this town hall. So
All
you
right.
can take a look around.
Let's do it.
Okay, who wants to go? Everyone?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, let's stick together.
All right. So just so you know, at the front there's these big off-white with dirt double doors that are closed. But do you want to do this stealthily? That's the question.
Of course.
Yes.
Dex stealth from all of you then. To see. Ooh.
Nice.
So that's
Dex and
4,
stealth.
6
Do I get
successes because of the crit. It is a bestial. Sorry,
Me?
messy success. Messy crit.
Okay.
Wait, did you roll, Nate?
Yeah, Molly and
Yeah,
Nate
will I
need to
put a
roll.
+1 in there?
Huh?
Wait, Molly
rolled-
rolled. Molly rolled.
Oh, with the 2?
I have 2 successes,
Yeah.
and we just need Nate to roll.
Yeah. So, will I put a +1 in there for my
Yeah, for your
Yeah.
dyscrasia.
Cool.
Okay. All of you, which way round are you doing? How are you doing this? Marco, you can do this basically any which way you want. The other two kind of have to pick and choose exactly what they're doing.
I'm going to follow behind Marco.
I will, because there's like the brambles on the side, I'll use the leather of my jacket to kind of like push away anything that may hurt. Like brambles can be kind of thorny sometimes.
Would they bother us?
I don't think they'd bother us, just
Oh.
so that way we're not like accidentally getting one in our eye, like, oh, and then making a noise. And then
Okay.
like, so I'm like pushing them away with my leather jacket and like having everyone, it's like I'm like a shield
pushing them away as we're like looking around, both of them behind me.
Okay. And Nate, you follow behind Molly?
Yeah, unless there was a way I could climb up something or whatever using my light body thingy. Otherwise, I would just follow them.
I don't think light body is really supposed to help you with climbing.
Okay.
But yeah. You could try and climb onto the roof stealthily. But it's like a pointed roof and it would be quite difficult.
I'll just follow behind.
So yeah, follow behind. So Marco goes first, and you go around the left side, and you notice that there's kind of a small, just plain dirt area. Marco gets to the end of the building after 20 meters or so, and sees this open area surrounded by tall fences, like 7 foot tall. And because this is a messy critical, no one sees this coming. In fact, the person who's standing out back smoking especially does not see you coming.
All right. I'm going to immediately strike.
But that's fortunate, because you remain entirely hidden by basically pulling him into this thing and snapping his neck, and he goes limp. You're still hidden. Everyone's still hidden. But this guy...
Hey, Assassin's Creed that shit.
Yeah, you Assassin's Creed that shit. Like, you pull him into the hay bale and he is never seen again.
Nate, are you hungry? Just want to... Are you? Oh, I thought you said that you were peckish, so I didn't know if you were.
Try it, yeah. I'll do it.
I motion to the guy and then you. I'm like,
I'll shrug. I'll eat him.
Nate, you're very aware of the exact nature of how your vampiric powers work. They will disappear, and most likely your dyscrasia will disappear when you feed.
Okay, then don't. Yeah, don't do that then.
I just kind of shrug off and just like, nah.
All right.
Never eat from a dead corpse.
All right. I'm going to pat the guy down. Is there any keys that he has?
He has like a couple of pound coins on him.
Steal them.
Good for Ubers.
Yeah.
We're gonna take his cell phone.
Yeah. He's got a proper cell phone as well. Not like the crappy ones you've had. It's
sure
like an
handle that,
Sony
Molly?
or whatever. And yeah, he has some keys. You don't know what they're for. They're just a bundle of stuff, and there's like a little Princess Ariel keychain on there.
Yes. I turned to Nate. I'm like, yes, because they were going to harm a 10-year-old. As I hold up the Princess Ariel keychain to his thing.
Say what you want, dude. It was a bad plan.
I don't know. Seems to be working pretty well. And then I'm gonna creep up towards the back door, if there is a back door.
There is a back door. It's pretty much it seems to be identical to how the front looked. It's a symmetrical building in basically every way, except these doors are open.
Okay.
And propped
would
open with a
like
brick.
To
Mhm.
sneak into the first door and see if I can see other people.
Okay, that's going to be another separate stealth roll.
Just stealth.
Dex stealth.
I'll be right back. I just need to grab one thing, okay?
Okay. Three successes. Are there 2 10s? No, just 1 10 there. 3 successes, you sneak in, and immediately you see a couple of people, and you dart behind like you hide under a table.
Okay.
And you see just on top of this, one of those fold-out tables, there's like a shotgun. Just a straight-up, big, old-fashioned double-barrel shotgun. And you're hiding under this thing. There's a couple of boxes that you can peek between, and you see four people. Four people. And yeah.
If
They all
I
seem to be
were
standing
to...
around moving stuff like bricks of white. Weird. I don't know what that is. Maybe flour. And a couple of them had definitely got bulges just behind, like big bulges, but on the wrong side in their waistbands.
Yeah.
Molly's probably seen films.
Would I be able to whisper to, like, out the door, and would their vampire hearing be able to pick that up?
Mine would, because I have awareness hearing.
So, okay, then I would like to whisper back to Marco. There's 4 gentlemen in here. 4 dudes here.
Okay.
Just so that he knows how many are in the room.
And
then
sorry,
I would...
quickly, the room that you are in now doesn't seem to be the entirety of this hall. It's like divided, maybe in half.
Okay, so I see 4, and they have weapons. They have weapons. That's all I see.
I'm gonna like motion for her to come back. Like, let this talk.
I'm going to try to get the. I'd like to take the gun. I'd like to reach up and take the shotgun off the table.
Let's see if that happens by doing. You know what? Dex stealth again.
Ooh.
Oh
A bestial
Messy.
success.
We were complaining last week that we weren't getting any, and now we're getting all.
What do you think your beast does that
Honestly,
allows you
at
to
this, like,
succeed?
I feel like she would. Molly would her beast would probably grab the gun and then jump onto the table. I don't really know at that point.
I mean, if you got to do it, you got to do it. We got to react to it.
Yeah, but it's just sort of like, I don't know if she would if she'd still hold on to the gun though. Like if she went into beast mode, she'd probably drop the gun.
It's not
like,
beast mode. It's just like your beast helps you succeed. It's involuntary. You do something beyond what you normally would.
Oh.
But you succeed critically with 6 successes on this, which means that exactly what you do happens perfectly, but because
like, so you could do something like you grab the gun and then
instantly blast someone.
Like, yeah, you like instantly kill someone.
That
Like,
you can have a choice between instantly
so
blasting
Molly's...
someone, or you get the gun, but you like destroy all.
Or you start a fire, or like, I don't know.
You all the boxes that you were hiding behind get completely destroyed by the other weapons that were just behind the shotgun falling off. Like they go and get destroyed by plopping. No, let's go with the whichever one you prefer, because I'm bad at this.
So
one.
I'm going to try to take the gun off the table, but I'm not necessarily looking. I'm just sort of reaching my hand. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to squeeze the trigger by accident, and I'm going to shoot one of the dudes, which then also sends the guns, the boxes flying, and me also kind of against the wall.
You go.
Yeah.
You follow your hand and the gun. You're holding onto this thing tight.
Mm-hmm.
And you get thrown not very far, back against the wall, which alerts everyone, but when you look back, they're not too... they're distracted between you and the copious amounts of blood sprayed across them. There's 3 left.
Alright, I did motion to Nate. I'm like, now's the time to go.
You said this was a good idea. This is your fault.
Shut up. And I'm like already creeping in with like my knife brandished out.
You're
And I'm gonna try to
creeping
go for the one furthest back.
Okay. No one is... Oof. Good thing Florence isn't here. Anyway,
Because she was super hungry, right?
smell of blood does things. Anyway,
Yeah.
Are you sneaking? Are you trying to take
Yeah.
advantage of the distraction? It's going to be difficult because they're looking in your direction. But yeah, Dexter.
Oh, they are? Oh,
They're looking
okay.
in the direction of the door, which is where basically where
Yeah.
Molly is. But there is cover
Oh.
because of the table that is now fallen over and some boxes that are destroyed.
Alright, let's see. Let's just try it. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and go towards the table. Maybe just hide behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to hide and get into cover. 4 successes. I think you take a moment. Are you trying to do it as well, Nate?
Yeah, will I roll?
Yeah, Dex stealth. Ooh.
Oof.
So they all stare at the huge crater in this one bald white dude who's like slumped against 2 of his friends. And in that moment, Marco makes it behind the table next to Molly. Then they look back and Nate's halfway through the door.
Accurate.
Hi.
And you just hear, "Oh shit!" I
You
mean,
better run.
yeah, oh shit, there's more, and the 3 remaining pull out pistols.
I think Nate would go back in case they think it's just him, because he doesn't want to like obviously give away like Marco, because they're going to shoot at the table then if that's the case. So I think he'd like reverse and go backwards, or scramble.
Yeah, they might still think they're at the door.
Yeah.
Whoever shot's at the door.
They're a bit confused. Nate, so your intention is to like try and either get them to follow you or think that you're the one that did it or whatever, and you're trying to
Yeah.
escape. Okay, Nate, you're going to have to make me a Dex acrobatics roll, because they're going to shoot you.
Okay.
And +1.
Acrobatics. Where did I put acrobatics?
I think that's athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Dex athletics, yeah.
Acrobatics
I
was
might do well here.
Yeah? Are you athletic? Oh, that's not too bad. 3 successes. Yeah. You hear like a couple of cracks of pistols. You don't know what they are. But they sing past your head and you are back outside. Like,
Yep, pretty much against the wall.
And
Fucking
further,
Marco.
further shots like ricochet and spray brick dust at you, and you see the fence at the opposite you is just getting peppered. And then they stop, and then one of them moves up.
I'm gonna wait till they're a bit closer, and then I'm gonna pop out to have the element of surprise and just jab my knife into one of their chests.
Okay. Please roll me Dex melee. I was gonna say strength melee, but it's Dex melee.
Yeah.
We're just.
This is his wheelhouse, so he's got like high stats in these things.
Cool.
We need to fight more.
Yeah.
You do it. Hang on, let's do this. You you do 3 damage, and you know it's aggravated damage because mortals can't heal that.
But how do you determine that it's 3? I'm just curious.
Okay, so basically you needed 3 successes to win that. You get the
Okay.
margin above the successes that you needed. So you got 4, you needed 3. That's 1 damage, and then +2 for the knife.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to. Does he die or no?
No, he doesn't, but
Okay.
you're right up at him, and he's very...
All right. So when I'm stabbing him, I would love to then grab him and use him as a human shield, and then move closer.
Okay, Nate
To the
has
field.
an opportunity to do sorry, Molly has an opportunity to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are the other 2 dudes?
They're
Are
still
they
standing in the
at
middle of this room.
I would like to stand up. I'm going to stand up with the shotgun and I'm going to shoot one of the other guys.
They're gonna be like, "Why the fuck is a little girl with a shotgun doing here?"
Cool. Yes, please. Please roll Dex Firearms.
I just imagine Molly popping up and just being like, "Eat lead, assholes!" Like, what the fuck?
Get fucked!
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a firearms. What?
Dex Firearms.
Okay. Dix. Firearms. I don't. This is not going to go well.
1 success. Okay. A very quick reaction from one of them means that you pop up, blast a hole in the basic paper mache-esque wall at this point versus a shotgun. Spray of stuff everywhere, and without even thinking, pops you, and you get... Do you have vampiric resistance as one of your things?
I have vampiric resilience.
You take 1 superficial damage,
Okay.
which you can do a blood rouse to heal next time.
Okay.
Or you could choose to do it now if you want. Would you like
Don't
to?
do it.
No.
Okay.
But yeah,
Superficial damage to you.
it's like wait till you get more damage and then do it.
And then you see this guy just go, I think I shot a kid. When the other one's just not even paying attention, firing at where Nate is. Well, actually firing at where Marco is. Marco, please do me a strength brawl to try and get this guy to be a meat shield for you.
And then I also have the.
Oh yeah, also you fly
rapid
back from the
reflexes.
recoil, Molly.
Oh yeah, I imagine that I flew back a little bit from the recoil, and then I probably flew back a little bit more when I got shot. So I was probably like, "You shot me!"
And then I have rapid reflexes, which just means I get no penalty to my defense pool against firearm attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can also do a minor action. You said strength brawl, right?
Strength brawl. Yep. Yeah, you can turn on and off your free level 1 powers. Ooh. Do you want to re-roll that? Because you
a lot
are
of
going to get
eyes.
shot.
Oh, that's right. I have willpower. Can spend.
Yeah, you can spend
let's
willpower.
reroll it. Do I roll 1 extra die or
3.
reroll the entire?
Because
I roll.
you've got 3 5s to re-roll.
So I just click this again to reroll it.
No, just probably do the
3d10.
Okay.
3d10 is probably the best way to do it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, you succeed,
Right.
and the guy in front of you, you feel...
I still have my knife in him.
Yeah,
Like,
you still got a knife
I'm-
in him. You hide behind him. He's pretty... He's a chunky dude. So he covers all of you apart from, like, your eyes poking over his shoulder. And you just feel warmth spreading through your shirt. As you like, peek down, you're sodden with blood and he is full of holes and he goes limp. You can still hold him up if you like.
Oh, so they did shoot him.
They
Oh
shot him.
shit. Oh,
It was
camaraderie.
you.
At this point, I don't think I get any defense from having him in front of me.
You probably would.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a meat
I'll
shield.
take my knife. I'll take my knife out and still hold him then, and run up to the closest guy.
Okay. Sweet. Nate, let's go to you. What are you doing? Hiding?
Could I use this to scramble in again, or even like get something to throw in? Like, is there any like rocks or anything? I can grab?
There's
Just,
tons
like-
of rocks. There's like a barbecue out here if you want to throw that.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do then. I just grab like the first thing and just like try and lob,
Okay.
just to like distract or whatever.
A
Just
distraction,
anything,
yes.
basically.
Okay.
With the aim to obviously hit them.
You're
but
trying to hit them. Okay. Yeah, do that. That's probably a strength plus firearms for throwing. That's what I'm gonna say. I think there is like an official roll for throwing, but I'm gonna say strength firearms.
Okay, strength firearms. There we go. Oh god, no.
Marco. I mean, you can re-roll that if you want. No, you can't.
No.
No, you can't. Never mind. Marco.
Yes.
You hear a clatter of metal behind you. You see a barbecue and some coals spill out. They're cold. They're not going to do anything. Actually, no. No, they're hot. The floor starts to melt because it's plastic.
Is he crazy? I just keep charging.
Sweet. Molly, what you doing?
I had a question of one, would the gunshot, is there anyone else in this building where the gunshots would have alerted where they would be coming in? And then I wanted to run at and jump onto the guy that shot me.
Okay. So yeah, do you want to do like a wits awareness to figure out if there's... Because you're pretty sure that
Yes.
there's a door at
Yeah.
the end of this room that people could come through, and there's a door behind you that people could come through, and that's it. Maybe windows if they wanted to jump through a window?
Okay, yeah, because I know that there was the hallway. I just wasn't sure if like the gunshots would have, if there's anyone else. So yeah, I'll do it a wits awareness. Fail.
That's all you know.
Nothing. All right. Then yeah, I'd like to also run towards the.
That is a... What's your intention when you get there? You're going to hit him?
I want to attack him for shooting me.
Attack. Just hit him.
Yeah, I'd like to jump on to him and attack his face because I'm little, so I feel like I'd.
Okay.
Just pounce.
You can do either strength brawl or strength athletics. Because Marco taught you to slap a dude real hard.
Yes.
Okay. On the way to getting to this person, you arrive there, you can cling on to them, but they do clip you a couple more times with bullets. And now you can see their confusion and fear and regret on their face as you come right up to it. You take one more superficial damage.
Just one.
As your body just
Okay.
kind of you hear and feel a thwip, and there's blood seeping out, but not at like a normal human rate.
Seriously? It shot me.
Marco.
All right. I'm going to attempt to charge up next to this guy that I'm running at. And I'm going to throw the body at him. Like he'd be like, what? And then
Oh,
try
okay.
and stab him.
Cool. That is Dex melee. I was going to give you a -1 for carrying a body, but now you get a +1 for throwing a body.
Yeah.
Dex what?
Dex melee.
Okay.
Melee. 3 successes. You shank him good. Like, you catch him in the shoulder or something. He doesn't go down.
Okay.
Keeps shooting.
That's fine.
But
And then for my minor action, since I have my rapid reflexes on, is there any way I could try to swat the gun out of his hand?
Rapid reflex is more about dodging than attacking.
Okay, then can I go behind him? Like, I stab him and then I take a step behind him.
No, because there are other vampire powers specifically for things like that. Higher in that, the celerity thing you're using, higher in that tree.
All right, then I'll just,
But
I'll stab him and brandish my blade again.
Yeah, you shank him, pull it back out. You are close to him, though, and the only reason you're not getting filled with holes at this point is because you see where he's lying, you think about it, and by the time you see him squeeze the trigger, you are just out of the way, and you can see the angle just straight past you. Like, there's little minute flickers from you as you dodge out of his way.
All right, cool.
It's the only reason you're alive right now. And Nate, please throw more things.
So what is, like, I'm basically at the double doors, right? And there's no windows or anything. It's just the double doors.
There are a couple of windows. You can peer through them if you want.
Okay, can I take a peer in the nearest one?
Mm-hmm. You see exactly what's been happening. You see the state of things. There's 2 people left. Molly's grabbing onto one and like banging her fist impotently into his leg, and one is bleeding profusely because of Marco shanked him. And make me a wits awareness.
Me?
Yes.
There you go.
3 successes. You see the barrel of a very big gun peeking through the door, like just crack at the opposite end of the hall.
Oh, sugar. Okay. I think Nate would just, if Molly is like up and like actually on someone, I think he would just run in. Honestly, he would probably like take a few rocks, step in. Is the guy looking at him, or no?
No one's looking at you anymore. They're in.
Yeah, then he would just scramble in, try and get as close as he can. Either, which one's closer, Marco or Molly?
Marco, maybe a little bit.
I think he'd go for Molly because I think Marco's kind of has got it.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd probably throw something at the guy that Molly has, and then like just probably pounce if he can.
Okay, so your intention is to basically to get to him and hit him, or to hit him with the thing you're throwing?
Yeah, just the first one, to get to him and him.
Okay, so that's going to be a strength brawl when you get there, which, you know, will for dramatic time's sake, stretch out your turn to say that you can run across, and depending on how you roll, depends on whether you get shot or not on the way.
Okay. So I just do the strength brawl?
Strength brawl.
Perf.
1 success. Now tell me, do you have vampiric resistance?
Oh, I don't know if I do.
You appear not to.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
You feel an intense pain in your belly as you get shot. This has never happened to you before. It doesn't feel warm, but you can sense that kind of stickiness spreading out from a hole in your center. And you take 2 aggravated damage.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Because you are, for all intents and purposes, when it comes to taking hits, mortal.
Okay. So I'm guessing I don't make it to him then. I kind of just like...
You can make it to him, or you can like take the opportunity to hide behind the table.
I think I'd keep going.
You keep going. Okay. Who wants to do a thing next?
I think Molly's next.
I would like to. I want to rip his arm off. That's what I want to do. Because I feel like Molly's really angry now that she's been shot a few times. And every time she gets shot, she just probably gets a little bit more angry. And her beast from the animalism probably, and the bestial temper probably is coming out. So I'd like to rip the arm off that has the gun. I don't know if that's the one I'm holding on to, but that's what I'd like.
It can be. Okay.
So strength.
Strength plus brawl. And I think after this, you're. No, we'll do your roll first. 1 success. I don't know. How would you try and rip someone's arm off?
I think I would brace my hand on his chest and then grab maybe from like the elbow or like above the wrist and then just sort of like yank away.
Okay. You yank, he looks confused, and he pulls the trigger. You get shot again for another.
Oh my god! We might lose some vampires.
Yeah. And you take 1 superficial damage as another bullet sinks into you. It's not too much of a problem, really.
No.
All right.
So I think what we're going to do here is, because you basically got the advantage, you're in the middle, and Nate, it's very apparent to you someone with a big shotgun is about to come out into the room. We're going to do a roll-off. Everyone is going to decide what they want to do to try and win this fight.
Okay.
And then we can see if you beat collectively a threshold that I am going to set.
Okay.
And then if you win, then you get to basically describe narratively exactly what happens. If you lose, then you might not necessarily die, but you're going to end up in difficulty and not necessarily have exactly what you want happen.
That kind of stinks.
Yes.
Do we get any bonuses or advantages based off our skills and whatnot?
Based off your skills, if you want to use your skills, like you're going to decide what you're doing narratively, and then I'm going to tell you the dice pool to roll. I think you would all get +1 because even though Molly's been shot a bunch, Marco's been wrecking face, and basically the way it's going to pan out, at least 2 of these people will die anyway. That's how I see this going.
Okay. What I was planning on doing was, with my knife brandish, quickly shanking this guy a few times, like really quick succession to like down him. And then you said that there's a guy in the other room that has a shotgun, so I have awareness hearing. So if he's cocking the shotgun, I'm pretty sure I would hear it.
If Nate wants to like tell everyone that there's a person coming,
yeah, I think he would.
Got company.
Is there a weapon on the guy that we killed?
There's weapons all over the place.
Yep. There's a pistol. There's probably at least a shard of sharp glass you could use as an improvised melee weapon. Or you could use the pipe you brought with you.
Yeah. No, I think we'll keep the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I reach for the weapon, the gun.
Okay.
I'd probably try and shoot the guy that's away from us. Maybe.
Okay.
Which guy's away from
you
us?
like shoot him through the door so he doesn't get through properly.
Yeah, just aim anywhere that direction, just so he like
Okay.
double.
That was a warning shot. Like, don't fucking come in here.
Yeah.
And Molly, what are you up to?
I am going to full on try to bite him in the neck
Ooh.
and like just kill him. I just want to kill the guy at this point.
So
I have baby teeth, but I just want to kill him.
you're biting him. This is going to be a problem because you have no sharp teeth to pierce the skin.
Can I?
I mean, you could just bite
Scratch?
down really hard.
Yeah,
Oh god, that's gonna be so sore.
Molly's angry.
Molly is angry.
So yeah, my intention is to kill the gentleman that's shooting me. I don't care how. He just needs to die.
Okay. Marco, that's Dex Melee. Nate, that's Dex Firearms. Molly, that's Strength Brawl.
And
4
we're all
successes.
One modifier.
Oh yeah, +1 modifier. You can roll another one, Dylan, if you like.
Okay. So do I put 2 modifiers in since I have the other one?
Oh
or
yeah,
no?
total of +2 for you.
Oh, I also.
Well, that didn't work.
Let's see. Never mind.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do a thing for you. So we'll do that now.
We're
If
not being
anyone
very
would like to
successful.
re-roll dice, now is the time.
I'm good with mine.
Die, you can re-roll up to 1. Nigel, you can re-roll up to 1 with willpower
Okay,
if
yeah.
you want.
Yeah, I think I'll reroll.
Okay. And
How do I do the D10 roll? Do I just select the roll down over
There's
here?
a little dice thing.
do you have the
Then-
button that says generic
sugar.
D10 roll in the bottom left of your thing?
No.
Right under your name.
Okay. Quickly,
actually,
if you go to collection, which is next to the cog at the top of the chat,
Yeah.
and then go to where it says generic D10 roll and tick that, and then tick below that where it says show macro quick bar. Are those two
Yes.
tick? And then underneath everyone's faces, you should see generic D10 roll.
Okay, perfect. So just click that.
Yeah, and then you can click that and put in how many dice you want to roll. For
Okay.
you, it's 1 right now.
1.
Okay. Either way, it's 1 success.
Okay. And I used the willpower for that, right?
Yes. So did Molly.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, 1, 2. Please, everyone, describe how 3 gangsters in a town hall die or lose.
Well, I imagine I'm shanking the hell out of this guy. I don't know if Molly biting a guy on the neck's gonna kill him.
Well, narratively, it doesn't really matter. Like, it can be a distraction enough that you just slit his throat. Or Nate paps him in between the eyes. I don't know.
Nate's probably closer, so Nate would probably have killed him.
I want to say that I killed the other guy by just accidentally hitting him. Didn't mean to, just hit him. Or he just went down enough for Marco to finish him off.
All right,
If
then.
I can get, like, if I can knock him down, and let's say, like, in the tussle, the guy gets knocked down. Yeah, I feel like if I bite enough times and, like, scratch and stuff, like, it'll be enough.
Okay. I'm just like, then I'm just gonna be behind this guy, like, like, shake, 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 till he dies. All right, cool.
Okay, and the guy with the
We all
shotgun who
die.
comes out the door?
Oh, I thought Nigel just killed
Oh,
him.
okay.
No, I didn't. I killed the other guy. There was 3
There was a-
people, wasn't
There
there?
was 3? No, there's only 2. Because I killed 2 of them.
Yeah,
Are
Oh
we-
yeah, yeah. Then
no.
I probably shot through the door and hit him. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
just
shot
like
him.
Yeah.
sucks. Yeah.
So it's everybody that we know of.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You go into the other room. It's basically a big empty space with lots of chairs, a dirty sofa, a TV, and like a couple of stacks of cash. Nothing spectacular. Yeah. This place is empty and very quiet now. You realise that there have been a lot of gunshots. There are lots of holes in the wall. Do you want to do anything to make this look like anything specific happened?
Well, the guy with the bite marks definitely needs to get killed a different way. So I don't know if we need to like shoot him with a shotgun in the neck so that it kind of destroys that sort of evidence.
As everyone's talking, I'm probably gonna start a fire in like the back part.
Don't we need the building though?
Don't we need the
No,
building?
no. Not like it's like outside, like where that grill and stuff was. Using pieces of bramble because I don't think the police. There's no reason for the police to come here.
Apart from
But like
the
when the
massive
shops alert
amounts of
the police,
gunshots.
there's a like,
There was a lot of gunshots.
But it's also like super late at night in a bad part of town.
That's all the more reason for the police to come.
mm-hmm.
I guess. I guess then burning the bodies probably isn't the best.
I think that we should steal some of the drugs. We should take as much money as we can, but make it look like it was like a breaking and entering, and that it was like a gang thing. So everyone just sort of needs to have like a gunshot or a stab wound, which most of them do, except for my one dude.
And they're gonna be like, these are like the teeth of a 10-year-old. Why aren't there bite marks on their neck?
No, I'm gonna shoot him in the neck with the shotgun. Now it's gone. No more teeth marks.
No more neck. No more neck to look
No
at.
more neck.
Fireplace inside. No, there's not a fireplace inside. Chat.
All right, yeah, that's a good idea.
And then either Marco or Nate needs to kick in the front door, and as we're leaving, and then yeah, we just walk away, I guess.
And then we'll take some of the drugs with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Make it
Drugs
look-
and money.
No gang member is gonna like raid the place and then not steal the drugs and like
Yeah.
guns and stuff. So take some guns with us too.
You see satchels that you can fill with drugs, guns, and money.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What a haul.
Let's call the Uber. I'm like, what's in the bag? Nothing.
We should probably walk back. It probably wasn't that
Yeah.
long of a walk
Yes.
here.
Our rating's gonna be so high because Florence is with us.
Yeah, you in the distance you hear sirens. Like they're not close, but they'll be here quick. They're getting louder. So as you leave with bags of stuff, yeah, this place covered in bullet holes and blood splatters is empty. That's for sure.
Mission accomplished.
And Nate, something changes in your blood. It's a very quick turn. There's been a natural high you've been on, and it's been helping you out. You've been feeling positive about it. It's like positive thinking. It helps you out. You've been high on life. But it was feeling really, really good when you were doing well. And then you failed. You missed someone, you shot someone, you got shot at. Like, something bad happened here, and it just fucking gets in the way of your stride, and you come crashing down.
Crap.
And
Okay.
from now on, everything you do is at a -2, because this gnawing sensation inside of you just won't let go.
He got a drug addiction, but that drug addiction is blood.
That drug addiction is Eric.
Yeah. All right. So I'm assuming that we've reached back at the scrapyard.
Takes a little bit longer to walk, and you, I don't know, how do you get back there? Do you go through back alleys or try and avoid?
And we'd have to. We're covered in blood.
Yeah,
Hmm.
probably covered in a little bit of blood, carrying some big duffel bags, so definitely some back alleys.
What did the Uber think?
Does anyone want to make a wit
No.
streetwise?
Ugh. Let's wait. Oh, I do have one in Streetwise.
No.
Sure, why not?
Molly keeps on going off in weird directions. Oh shit. Okay, that's a.
Is
How
that
do
a
you
bistro?
critically succeed at
You
this?
you messy critical this again. What the hell is up with Marco tonight? He is
I
on
don't
the
know.
ball. His beast is just seeping out that little bit. Please describe to me how you make sure everyone is safe, quiet, and unseen on the way back. Gets a bit brutal.
Okay. I'm gonna. You said, but it gets a bit brutal.
Yeah, your beast is let out because of
Okay.
the 10. Because you crit, so you got 6
Yeah.
successes, but one of the 10s in your crit was from a
Yeah.
hunger dice.
So what I'm gonna do is I am going to have us all take back alleys in different directions, but the beast kind of takes over, and I'm gonna assume that we see a. I'm not gonna kill them, but there is a homeless person that sees us while we are walking through the alleys covered in blood, and they are a witness. So I take out my knife and I scare the shit out of him. And I'm like, don't you ever say anything about this. And give him these like really scary looking eyes and make myself look like a crazy person. And he runs off, terrified for his life, probably shitting himself. But I get us there safe and sound. But I had to scare the shit out of someone
yeah.
along the way.
I have an idea. You scare the shit out of this homeless person, and you give him a brick of cocaine.
Okay.
I was actually gonna see if I could throw like $100 bill down as we like walked past.
That's smart. I like that.
And you hear sirens in the distance after he's run off, and just like at the very end of the road, you're not entirely sure, but you see the sirens, and this guy is arms up with a massive brick of cocaine.
Oh, shit.
You've ruined his night.
Oh well.
Get out of the crowd.
Probably shouldn't have ran towards the police when he had the brick of
well,
cocaine.
you probably didn't hear the sirens. I think that's the thing. He stopped you just by running in a stupid direction when these police were cruising through very slowly, and then you hear that whoop, and like 2 people run out of the car, and like this guy stops.
Oh shit. All right.
Yep.
So then I guess safely to the scrapyards.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, if we can, I think it'd be pretty funny. We kick the door open to the scrapyard and throw the bag like
I
on
wanted
Nate
to
on
do it.
Brass's. Do it. You do it then.
Yeah,
you
I
go.
wanted to. I also wanted to kick the door and drop the bags down on the table and I want to say it's done.
As we're bloody and like Nate's like obviously hurt.
He's very close, like crunched his stomach.
I mean, I've got like 5 bullet wounds.
You get inside, you see Alex with like a stack of crates that he's carrying, and just on top of this you throw a bag of cocaine, and he's like, fuck you, what the... And he sees it inside, he's like, holy shit. Okay.
We give you profit. You make us profit.
Oh my god. Oh, whatever. Just go see Mr. Brass. I think we're running out of nighttime here. Day will be upon us, and so I'm gonna put the drugs in the car, I guess. Jesus Christ, you fucking animals. You just hear him mumbling to himself as he goes outside.
You're welcome.
Fuck you.
All right, I'm gonna open the door to Mr. Brass's office and I'm like, Mr. Brass, hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
We did it.
And
Ta-da! As we're all bloody.
they're all dead. That's their blood, right?
Yes. We also got you some parting gifts. Some bags of cocaine, some drugs.
You stole their
Sell
drugs.
them to-
Okay, cool. I'm so glad you're part of my crew now. This is great. Okay. We need to clear this stuff up anyway. And he slams a big wad of, like a big roll of cash onto the table, like, go nuts. And I think everyone can just write...
$2 for Nate, and we should...
Get out of here.
I'm kidding.
And we're not giving him the bags of money.
Yeah, we're keeping those.
Everyone can write under merits just resources and then one dot. And you are definitely part of Mr. Brass's crew. He has accepted you into his gang, basically, at this point.
What do we type again? I'm sorry.
Resources and then one dot. Just so you know, Alex is well aware that Molly is not just a 10-year-old. So he says what he wants to her. Sweet. Okay.
Even if he doesn't say it, she still hears it because sometimes she can read thoughts or hear thoughts.
I would also like to send a text
thinks
to
she hears
Angelica.
thoughts.
I would like to send a text to Angelica, be like, can we meet tomorrow morning? Or tomorrow, I guess, sundown. To talk.
So you know you don't have Angelica's number, but you have someone that knows that works for Angelica. And she's like, I will make an arrangement for you to meet at 8:30 p.m. at
Perfect.
what did we call the goth club? Should we name it something? No.
I don't think we had a name for it.
Well, what should we name it?
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I think that's what it is in Bloodlines.
Yes, we should call it Sanctuary.
I think there's like a lore sheet specifically for Sanctuary. I'm sorry.
Oh, is there?
But that's like a lore thing, unfortunately.
Then we shall call it.
You know what? No.
The Underground.
It could be Sanctuary. It could be the Sanctuary Club. You never know.
It's franchised.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
franchised. Whatever. So yeah, meet Sanctuary VIP room 8:30 p.m.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfecto.
All right, and then I'm going to go to bed. Unless anyone else.
Oh, we got some good ones. Haven, Blossom, Black Sanctum.
Ooh.
Fang bangers.
The Banger.
I was like, the Masquerade might not like the name Fangbanger. They'd be like, that doesn't seem like a place the Inquisition would want to go. Like,
Oh, I entirely forgot to tell you, chat. If you'd like to join a vampire clan and maybe have an effect on the future of this campaign, if you're a subscriber, you can just type !clan info to find out how you can join your vampire clan. And you can choose whichever one, because there's not an official thing for it, so you just have to type it in. But it'll tell you. And I'm interested to see who joins what clan and which has the most. For reasons. Nothing. Just personal curiosity. Anyway. You gonna settle down for the night? At Mr. Brass's?
Can I do a medical thing? Because I know I have a cult in medicine, right? Before I go to bed?
Yes. So how much aggravated damage do you have?
Oh, I'm not too sure.
If I have
Was it
a
2?
minimum of 3 superficial damage,
Mm-hmm.
what do I do to get rid of those? Do I have to roll 3 times? Do they get combined into like?
No, you have to roll for each one. But I believe, let's check my cheat sheet. Physical, superficial damage. At the start of the session, you can heal your stamina rating in superficial, or you can do one rouse check per turn to heal one. And the gamble there is that you might go up in hunger. Aggravated damage, you want to do a medical thing. Difficult.
Well, if I could do the hunger, the rouse check, I mean, that's okay.
You could. For aggravated, that's 3 rouse checks for 1 aggravated removal.
Okay.
But yeah, you can actually convert aggravated to superficial if you like.
Okay, how do I do that?
That is an intelligence plus medicine check, and the difficulty is how many aggravated you have. And the maximum you can convert is half your medicine dots rounded up. So I think it's 1 for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to give that a go... Oh, it's
so
difficulty 3 because doing stuff on yourself is +1.
Okay. So how do I roll this one?
Intelligence plus medicine.
Okay.
3
And
successes.
the modifiers?
-2 because of your dyscrasia. Okay. That is 1 success, yes. Would take from the left because it's just 1 dice. 1 success, but you needed 3. And technically you were only rolling 1 die, so really you couldn't have done it. You're in a bad way. But you can spend the 3 rouse checks if you'd like.
I'd like to do my 3 browse checks.
For your 3
Yes.
superficial?
Yeah.
Do 3d10 then.
I'd like to do mine as well. For my 2 aggravated.
You can only do 1 aggravated per night.
That's it.
But yes.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And that's just
3 rouse checks for you, Marco. And Nate, you want to do it as well?
Yeah.
3 rouse checks for you, so 3d10.
So just... Okay, so in dice pool, just put 3. Yep.
I never get healed. God dang it.
No, you do get healed. It's definite that you get healed. So Marco and Nate, you remove 1 aggravated. Molly, you remove 3 superficial.
Okay.
Molly, you get 1 point hungrier.
Okay.
Marco, you get 2 points hungrier.
Okay.
And Nate, you get 2 points hungrier as well.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Did anybody get any stains today?
Well, that's the thing. You just murdered a bunch of people by basically jumping on them. Like, they weren't prepared. It wasn't an honorable fight, anything like that. Do any of you feel like you have...
No, they are like drug
No.
dealers and like
I
they were not good people.
probably would at the beginning, but once I started getting shot, it really, I don't feel, he was definitely worthy of dying at that point.
Nate?
Yeah, I feel like I didn't mean to kill him, but also, like, I mean, he was probably going to kill me, so screw you.
Okay, good, because I don't feel like you've crossed any of the tenets or your convictions either. So I was wondering if you just felt like it was a situation that might merit it. You can give yourself stains if you like.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorted. You said you were staying at Mr. Brass's.
Yes.
Awesome. You go back to the room, it stinks of piss, and for the final time you hope, you hear everyone like calming down and moving things into the van. The van drives away, and just before you go to sleep, the van comes back and kind of parks inside the... Oh, I've had the music on this whole time. There we go. Anyway, Van comes back, everything calms down. You bed down, hopefully for the last time in this place. And as you go to sleep, you need to do one more rouse check each to see if you spend blood to wake up the next night. Or if you get hungrier. Molly gets 1 point hungrier. Nate gets 1 point hungrier.
Whew, I'm glad I didn't, because I'm at 3 hunger.
I'm on 3 hunger now.
I think I'm on 5 hunger now, right?
5?
That's not good.
That's not you.
That's not good at all.
It's actually
Unless I'm
fine.
at 4 hunger.
There's no
That's
in the...
very bad. Yikes.
You feel like something is clawing at you from the inside, and there is an immeasurable thirst. Like, if you were any more human, you would probably feel like you're wasting away, in a very literal sense. You don't change physically apart from maybe you're a bit angrier. Nothing happens right now. The beast takes over only when it's provoked, I believe, at level 5. But basically, you're so angry and so hungry and so tetchy at this point that almost anything can set you off. Everyone's asleep right now. And this presents a problem. I need you all to roll as many dice as you have humanity.
Okay.
So how many successes? 1, 2. Oh, that's a critical success. Well done, Molly. 4 successes for Nate. All of you are shaken awake by like a small rumble or like some bangs that you can hear, and the door and as the door to the bricked up 3rd floor place you are sleeping is bust open, and you can see just a man wearing black holding a machine gun.
Ooh. All right, I act.
Wait, is it to our room or is it to our
Your
building?
room. It's and the only thing you register is that it is daylight behind that dude.
Oh shit.
I still react. I pull out my blade and I run for him
Okay, good.
with my rapid reflexes on.
Yep, that makes perfect sense because he is going to shoot you. You're dodging, so that's acrobatics, dexterity.
Okay.
And this guy, if I get my
Is
notes
he
right,
only shooting at Marco?
there's
Are
only
we all
one of them, and
only-
he's only shooting at Marco right now.
Okay.
Looking for acrobatics. I don't see an acrobatics.
Oh, it's
Athletics.
athletics.
Athletics, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Whew. I needed that.
Ooh, double.
You did need that because you disappear in one instant and appear next to him in the next. As you please roll to shank this guy.
I'm gonna go for the throat.
Please do. I think I'm going to
Dexter.
say -1 for a cold shot.
Okay. What's that mean?
So when it asks for a modifier, you put -1.
No, but like, what's a cold shot?
You're
Yeah.
shanking him in a specific place as opposed to anywhere you can get to.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes.
Oh my god. Yep.
Yes! I'm rolling so good today.
Okay. Yeah. So you're... Please describe the speed at which you murder this man.
So I don't even know who he is. All I know is he's trying to shoot us. I immediately take my knife and I just like grab the back, like the side of his head, and go like right in there and make sure it digs in deep, as blood, I'm assuming, is spraying out.
All you see is surprise in his eyes as 1 minute you're on the floor, the next he's choking on his own blood.
Yep. Yay!
No, beautiful. Just
Thank you.
Uh,
I don't even.
Do I? I'm still like waking up. Do I know? Like, does he look like he's part of the Inquisition? Like, it's just all black robes, or like all black jacket?
This is a combat uniform. It says police on his vest, like on the flak jacket that he's wearing. It says
He ain't police though.
It says police.
I know, but he ain't police.
Do we
I don't
know
think
if he's mortal? Obviously, because it's daylight, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he just died,
no-
so he's obviously.
There's no way you
Okay.
can tell if he's mortal.
Yeah,
So can I just pounce on him?
He's dead.
he's dead.
Because he
Okay.
just like
I'd like to grab the gun really quick and
you want me to feed like
kind of like
maybe we'll probably
back
just
up and like
feed
hold
the
it
gun and just go for him.
towards the
Ooh,
door.
yeah. You should feed off him.
Yeah, I figured Delphron was probably so hungry he probably wouldn't have been able to control himself.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. You would have just pounced on him and like not even care.
I think
And then
at the sight of the spray of blood, Nate, you're going to have to make a hunger frenzy roll.
Ooh, how to do that?
So, I am going to check it because I can't remember exactly. Frenzy check.
Molly's up.
You have how many? Have you taken any willpower damage?
No, I've just used up 4.
You've used up 4. So what you do is, what's your maximum? 4, 5, 6, 7. You roll 3 plus humanity divided by 3 rounded down, which is 2 for you. So you roll 5 dice.
Just a generic D10.
5 generic D10s. Yes. 3 successes. I don't think that's enough. The smell of blood is... Well, it's not even the smell of blood. It's the feel of blood and it sprays you in the face. Waking you up. You're already hungry. The problem is... I need to check how long it takes to drain someone of their blood. I'm going to double check the rules for this because there is a certain amount of time. Not blood potency. Frenzy. Humanity. There's a chart somewhere that tells me. But yeah, meanwhile, who wants to decide what they're doing? It's daylight. Daylight is streaming through the door. And I believe the only person that can stand in it without having problems is Marco.
Can Nate, 'cause he's also lifelike.
I don't think I took the sun though.
Oh no, lifelike is not the same as day drinker.
Oh.
I don't think anyone can.
I'm not a day drinker.
Okay, you all know that if you stand in it, it's gonna be a real problem.
I still would like to grab the gun and then get out of the way of the sunlight, is because I imagine the whole room's not lit up. And hold the gun against the door, because if there's one, there's probably more.
Okay. Yes. Do you want to make a wits awareness to get a good idea?
Yes.
Do that. So meanwhile, Nate,
Mm-hmm.
you have not succeeded. You needed 4 successes, in my mind.
Okay.
So what happens is that to slake 4 of your hunger, it's going to take basically 4 turns, and in this instance that's 4 significant actions that you will not be able to do, and you can't really stop yourself unless you spend a willpower point for that one turn to choose to do something else. I mean, it's probably likely that you want to
Let's
do
go with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Nate would be so like he's never experienced this before. He would just do it, and he just would not care.
Yeah.
And I feel like that like he doesn't really contribute anyway in this firefight, to be honest.
Cool. Molly, with 4 successes, you look out the window, like you look through the door. It stings a little, but like just taking a peek won't instantly kill you or make you burst into flames or anything. You're a Thin-Blood, it's fine. You see out the window, which is just beyond a corridor, that there is a line of police vehicles and like 2 police cars and 1 big police van. And downstairs you can hear shouting and gunshots and smashes and a chaos, basically.
Okay. There's all police downstairs. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get out of here, but we can't get it. We can't go out this way. We can't go out this way. There's police down there, and there's everybody.
Oh no, this
So
is
many.
not good. This is not good.
Do you think this is about what we did last night? Do you think this is us?
No.
Or do you think, what are we gonna do, Marco? What are we gonna do?
Look at this machine gun. I don't know why they would just come in guns blazing. I don't think these are police officers.
There's a whole SWAT team downstairs. There's like 20 of them. Like they're all wearing these. I'm pretty sure this is a police officer. Like it'd be too many of them for them not to be.
Nate, put this on. And I'm pointing at the uniform that the guy has on.
I don't
Maybe.
Would he?
I mean, it's protection, it's armor. It might help you.
Yeah, but
There's
like,
no-
wouldn't he just be like, just still? Isn't he finished feeding?
Nate is not listening to you, Marco. What exactly is Nate doing?
Just eat, like ravishing him, like Annie, like literally glued to this guy.
Okay.
I want to make a joke about how like last night you didn't want to eat a dead body.
He wouldn't be too happy about that. He's frenzying. But yeah.
We have to go. I want to grab the blankets
Yeah, we had to cover ourselves for sure.
and cover Nate with a blanket, and I'm going to try to pull him off of the dead body because we have to go.
I'll help you. I'm gonna grab him by his hair and pull him up.
Okay. Nate, you have a choice. Do you think you would resist this, or do you want to spend a willpower point to go with it for just 1 turn before you go back into frenzy?
I feel like he'd resist. He literally
We're
would not
both
care.
screaming. We have to go.
Oh, if he's gonna resist, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like
try to.
I think he would literally be just so sick of, like, he's already in pain. He's never experienced that. This blood's giving him like power, refreshment. Like, I think he's not even like, he doesn't even care. Because in his mind, if you take him off this body, he's going to die anyway.
Yeah. How many points down in his hunger would he be at this point?
You have
Oh
slaked
no, because
one
it's
hunger.
automatically 4 rolls anyways, right?
I have said one.
You have hunger 4 now. You have 3 more to go, because from a dead body you can't
Yeah.
really get that last one. You have to do the kill. as part of
But
it.
it's automatic. He has no real control over the
So
next
just so
four
you,
roll.
yeah, just so you're aware, this is going to continue until you are down to 1 hunger. This is the state you're in. So you have
Molly's still just yelling, we gotta go.
Marco. Would you like to do a strength brawl +1 for Molly's help to pull him off? And then Nate, would you like to resist with something similar?
Yeah. I feel like Nate would just, just like, if they tried to grab him, he would just like elbow back or just like get off. Or if he knew something was coming, he'd probably like attack. Because
Yeah.
attacking he's like a dog.
Just so
But if
you're aware,
we're
your
grabbing
objective.
you from both arms,
Yeah. Your objective
it's
at this
still
point is
like-
to feed. That is the
Yeah.
only thing on your mind. Not even your mind.
so
It's a bestial presence that's overrun you and made you simple and very one track.
I think even if you were pulling him, his mouth would still be connected to this guy. Like, he literally is
Yeah.
like...
So strength brawl to see if you can get over 3 successes, because otherwise they're going to be able to pull you up.
Where is... Oh, there we go. And do I still do -2?
No. Not -2 anymore. This
Thanks,
is a
got
fresh
blood.
feed.
Okay. So just 0 then, just strength. Why is intelligence? There we go. Yeah.
oh,
3. It's a tie, so this goes however you think. Narrative, between you, you decide.
Well, how I would handle it is if he is not leaving, I'm going to punch him in the face and knock him out, and I'll drag his ass out of here.
Well, if it's draw, I'd say I do come with you, but I take some of the guy with me. Like, I would probably like...
I wouldn't let you because
no, I feel like Marco would let
masquerade.
you go, grab
Like,
the
I'm-
gun, and hit you in the head with the gun.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Okay.
more likely.
And then I'm going to lick the wound because we can't let them like know that there's vampires in here in case they are actual real police.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that sound good, you guys?
Yeah.
He's
that
not going to get
sounds
knocked
good to
out,
me.
that's for sure, but either result is fine with me.
Will it stun him enough to,
Like knock him back into his senses.
or
Nate, do you
just-
think that's what would happen?
Oh, we can't lick the wound. The guy's dead. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you could... I'd definitely be struggling the entire way, though.
Okay, so you go with
Yeah.
them. It's going to be a pain in the ass. He's going to be a real bastard. But he's thrashing. You managed to leave and you're covering yourself in blankets, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out the window, I guess.
You're jumping out the 3rd floor window.
That's who was kind of like, what?
Yeah, no.
Well,
Absolutely not.
we can't go out the front.
We're gonna have to sneak our way through and find a lower level that we can jump from. 3rd floor window.
There are
Yeah, we're
balconies.
taking.
Like, there could be balconies or anything. We're vampires. Like, what? Just jump down. It's only the 3rd floor. We're not human. What are we worried about? Superficial
True.
damage?
True.
The blankets come off, though.
Try as best we can to hold on to the blankets. That's up for Josh to decide if they stay.
Yeah.
The blankets can stay. So, Nate, you're feral, just so you know, for roleplay purposes. But
God.
from that feeding, you have lost your 2 points in presence
Okay.
and gained 1 point in potence.
Dang it. That means you can't use your dominate anymore.
No, he has dominate affinity, so he's kept that.
Okay, good.
I just can't use the kiss thing.
And one
Yeah.
thing to remember, you don't have the protean, because you keep on bringing up that featherfall thing. You don't have that
Ooh.
until you
So
get another point of protean.
Potence is going to give you lethal body, which gives you horrendous damage to mortals, and you can just destroy everything. Or
Okay.
soaring leap, which gives you unholy strength and more than arms and fists, and user can leap high and further than any mortal.
The first
Which
one. I
you're gonna
definitely
take
get the
lethal
first one.
body.
Yeah.
Okay, you can punch the crap out of a mortal and basically kill them. Very
Wow.
Tear skin and break bones with bare fingers.
The first time in Nate's life.
Get out of here.
You need to win the contest for that to happen, but yes. You're not jumping out a window, you're going down the stairs, yes?
Yeah. Can we peek into the next room, and see what's going on
You're
there?
peeking down the stairs?
No, just like from our bedroom, like where we're currently in, like what's happening outside our door.
Okay, outside your door, sunlight stings a little, you'll be okay. You feel like it might still be coming through the blankets, but it's definitely not as bad as without them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And you see no one on this level. Apparently just one dude came up here. But you can hear from lower levels, as Molly heard, like shooting and chaos and smashes. And like a guttural growl.
Are we close to Mr. Brass's office?
Mr. Brass's office is on the bottom floor.
It is? Okay.
And tell you what,
What
I'll give
else?
you a map.
What else do we know is on the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
Basically, this area is used for storage. There's a whole bunch of blood bags up here. But they're not of any use to any of you.
Yeah, but
They're
I
for
mean,
the
would
alchemy.
Delphron know that?
Yeah.
Yes, I think you would.
Okay.
It's kind of an innate thing.
Even-
Like, you see it, that's
Okay.
useless to me. It's like,
Okay.
okay.
Because Nate doesn't know about how they mix the magic stuff in, right?
He probably would have been
Therefore-
briefed.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, so...
Is that on the right layer? What's happening here? Damn it. Okay, sorry. I was supposed to give you a map just now, but I think I sent it the wrong place. Token layer. There we go. If everyone goes to the token layer, that is the layout of the scrapyard. I apologize, everyone on stream. You can't see it. It's not going to help you.
Okay.
But basically,
so
every single...
Where are we?
You're on the 3rd level, and basically every level has the same layout. You
Okay.
are in the top middle room of the 3rd floor. There is 1 floor above you, 2 floors below you.
How do I see the different layers? I only see one map.
There's only 1 map.
Oh, okay.
So we're where it says stairs,
we're
right?
here.
Yeah, there,
Alright.
Yeah, you're where the yellow X is, but 3 floors up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then all of the rectangles around the outside, those are all cars.
Yeah. I'm
That's a
sorry
lot
for
of
my
cars.
awful drawing.
I just wanted to make sure that they weren't like little
They're all
smaller buildings.
wrecked, stacked cars, like 3,
Yeah.
4 cars high.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
junk.
let's... Well, then if that's the layout, then let's just bust out a window
Mumbling to
to wreck cars. I thought it was like a straight up fall to the ground, but if there's like stacked cars right near where we're at,
it's going to be a
it
pain
falls
in
in
the
a...
arse.
How?
If something hits you in the ass when you hit the floor,
It's just
it's going to be difficult.
How tall is the stack of cars? Like 4 stacked up cars, like 3,
That's
4.
like
That's
maybe
pretty high.
maybe 10 foot. They're crushed, mostly useless, rusty
Oh, okay.
cars. So it's still going to be quite a few meters drop before you hit anything useful. But
Plus
it's
the
not.
noise as well.
Hmm?
The noise.
I think we need to take our chances. I'd rather take our chances jumping out the window and hoping for some successful landings, some cat-like landings or whatever, than try to work our way out 20 guns.
Yeah.
So let's go.
I agree. I mean, I honestly feel like that's our best bet. I mean,
And
it's either going to take damage from the fall or going to take damage from a bunch of bullets.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll open up the window and then look down and see what's down there.
Yeah. What do we see?
You don't see any people. That's for sure. In the kind of courtyard thing.
Okay. Do we want to throw anything. Like, I'm like a bag of money.
Wait, hold up. We broke down the window. We're hearing a bunch of scuffles, but when we look outside, there's no one out there.
Because the scuffles are on the inside
Because
and the
they're
bottom floor.
inside.
That seems weird. There would normally always be police officers outside of the space.
But if you look at where the gate is, they're probably in the front. I mean, it's not to say that there's not police officers in the back. We just can't see them. Maybe they're on the other side of the cars.
If you're looking out to the front, you can't
We're looking
see
out
anyone.
the back way.
But there are lots of car towers blocking your view.
Like here.
So
I see.
the likelihood is they're behind there if there's anyone.
All right, then, yeah, let's jump out.
Okay.
Let's see a sky. Yeah.
How are you feeling about jumping, Nate?
I feel like they'd have to throw me.
I will throw you. I will throw you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let's throw him as far as we can.
Throw him out the window.
We'll
And
throw
then-
him first. Because I don't have as deep of a connection with Nate as I do Molly.
I'm going to say
I
that's
feel like if he knew you were going to throw him, he would try his best to land and survive, but he would fight you till like.
Let's say because they've already got you, they're gonna just throw you.
Kicks you out.
They kick you out. Nate, make a dex athletics to not land on your head.
Oh crap!
Remember, if you need to, you can reroll. 3 successes. That's enough.
Just see him like hopping out of a window with a blanket, like.
It flutters behind you like a cape. There's a crunch.
All right.
But it's kind of like that bong sound you hear when you hit on top of lots of metal.
And can I see anyone or anything?
Now you can see through windows, like at various levels, people in the same style SWAT gear-ish, that sort of thing, running around on the level that you can see into. You see Alex rip a dude's chest open with his fingers, and you can see blood.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I would try jump.
He like jumps back in. like what the
He
fuck,
would.
Nate?
If there's no one outside, I think he would try and like go back in.
Okay, yeah. You rolled intelligence athletics, I just realized.
Oh,
It's not a
I
problem.
pressed dexterity.
But yeah, dex athletics for another one to jump back in there. It wasn't hard. It's awkward, but you're not really thinking. You see in kind of slow motion this dude and a trail of blood behind him just slowly fall to the ground, and you lick your lips. Alex has already turned around and is running towards someone else.
All right. I turn to Molly. I'm like, Molly, we have to go down there. We have to stop them.
No,
Can
we
I
have
feed
to
on this
save
guy while
ourselves.
we're...
It's like, Molly, no, it's not the time to be selfish. I pick up the machine gun that was from that guy. I hand it to her, and I'm like, let's go.
Okay. We're gonna go down the front stairs because we have to go through level 2 and level 1.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
So what level am I on? Am I on level 2?
No, he'd be on 2. Wouldn't he be on 1?
No, yeah. Okay, so you're floor 1. We're English. There's a ground floor, so you're the second level up.
Okay.
But you are two floors below the others. Molly and Marco, you're running down?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to need to do me a stamina athletics to just sprint past a load of... a couple, like there's a pair of SWAT people that probably, as you sprint by, whip around and like, freeze!
Oof.
You got successes, and you can
You're
either
like, do I?
hide and not get hurt, but not get there, or you can get through and both take shots.
Shots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't have vampire resistance, do I?
I think you do. Let's check.
Don't think I do.
Vampiric resistance is not one of your merits.
Okay. Oh, it's a
So
merit.
this is
okay.
going to be
Yeah, then no, I
aggravated
don't.
damage for you.
What were the two options?
Okay. Yeah, what are the options?
Not
again?
get through, but not get shot. Get through, get shot.
Oh, how many are there?
2.
Let's fight them.
All right,
Then
I-
again, I guess because they're gonna follow us anyway. Like they're gonna follow us wherever the hell we
we have
go.
to
So
take
it's,
them all down, and at this point,
yeah.
we can at least get more guns. Because they have guns, so you can at least get a gun. So I guess not.
Oh, I'm
get
better
through-
off with a knife than I am a gun.
Yeah, not get through, not get shot.
All right, let's not go through. Let's fight them.
Okay, yeah, you're like, you get down the stairs, you peek out, 2 people whip round, you disappear, and where your head was is a cloud of brick and masonry.
Oof.
But you're fine. You're just a bit pinned down.
All right. I'm gonna wait until they come closer because they're gonna have to eventually come our way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell them not to
So
come any
good.
closer. And I'm going to hold the gun.
a 10-year-old. Get back, motherfucker!
Molly's been a badass this entire session.
She is. She is.
Do I need to do any intimidation?
You can do intimidation if you want. Yeah, that's manipulation intimidation. Do you want to do daunt as well?
And Daunt, which
It's free.
where's my? It's free.
Mhm.
So what?
Manipulation intimidation might work well for you. You're a charismatic little girl. You hear a, was that a child? Oh fuck. And you hear them, like they get a bit closer, but you hear the kind of crunches on the floor stop of their boots. So they're taking like a second here, and you have an opportunity, both of you.
All right, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna brandish that knife, that trusty little knife that's had a lot of blood spilled on it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack.
You sprint out. Are you going to do another called shot? Because you know these have armor.
Oh, then yeah, I probably should.
Because you've seen a dead one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the neck again.
You're going for a weak spot. Cool. Yeah, that's another -1.
Dex brawl
Dex melee.
or Dex melee, yeah.
Presence.
Come on, let's go. No.
Oh no. You can re-roll 2 dice
That's
if you
a-
want
Sure.
for
That's-
willpower.
Are those? How do you get messy critical fails? Like, wouldn't that count as
Oh. So
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what just happened there. That's gonna be a messy action.
that is a messy critical.
They're both
It's
dead.
messy,
Yeah.
but it was going to be messy anyway. Your beast takes over.
Yeah.
I think the blood you see spray in front of you, I wanna say makes you 1 point hungrier.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm
you
at
just
400 now.
like, what do? Do you take his head off?
I want to say, I like jab this knife in, and I'm just like tear, and just rip his head off.
The other one is horrified.
You should be.
To answer your question, Dai, yes, Bekachu, that is a bestial fail. So if you fail the roll... wait, I want to make sure I got it right. It's either if you fail the roll, so you don't get enough successes, or you get no successes at all. I think it's if you don't get enough successes, and one of your hunger dice is a 1, kind of like Dylan's was there. That is a bestial failure, and the beast basically makes you fail by giving you a compulsion. So you either get hungrier, you get paranoid, you get violent, you get something to do with your clan affinity. And it affects your roleplay in interesting ways.
Yes.
But we haven't had any! Which is... I don't know. It's been fun anyway, so it's fine. I just want to mess with you more. Okay.
So
There's one left.
one dude's dead, the other dude's shocked.
Just quickly, Nate, are you just gonna chow down?
I feel like he would have chowed down on this guy, but because obviously he's like dead, and if there's like a living person nearby, he would have just gone for him.
Yeah,
There's been a
picture you'd be hopping around downstairs.
you can take off 2 of your hunger from basically slurping up this dead person.
Okay.
That should put you at 2, yes?
Yes.
You need to get rid of 1 more. And if you want to get rid of both, then you're going to have to kill a person, which is fine by me.
Yeah, I feel like he'd still be straight up. Like, he would probably follow Alex, maybe, and just go, or either help Alex, or just attack the nearest person to him.
Okay. Well, let's do a roll with Alex, then. Alex does not seem to be in, like... You feel like 2 beasts on a hunt. You feel a kindred ship between you and Alex right now. Oh, and everyone takes 1 superficial damage as the sunlight slowly burns through.
Okay.
Where do you put superficial damage, by the way?
It's in the same tracker.
It's just 1 tick.
It's just the single slash. So superficial is 1 slash, and an X is aggravated.
Okay.
And Alex is going to do a roll to see if he slices another officer up. 2 successes. He's gonna. Are you helping him?
If the person is still alive, yes.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. If you don't.
Yeah,
help
then
him.
I would have jumped on your man. And just full on, not even like attack him, just full on bite him.
Sweet. Okay, so you,
Wait.
for a bite attack, make a Dex Brawl -2, because it's called shot. Because you're leading with your face, which isn't a great idea.
The Dex Brawl, and then -2.
Mm-hmm.
And I meant to ask, do I get a plus thing or nothing for the environment? Because I know we're in a good environment now, right?
No, you don't get a minus, that's all it is.
Oh, perfect, okay.
Okay. You see Alex take some shots, and the person is backing away, just emptying a machine gun into both of you. Do you have vampiric resistance?
No.
You get shot for the 2nd time in 24 hours. And you...
We might die.
No, because he healed from the first one.
Yeah.
That's why
that
he
is...
got one.
And 2 aggravated damage.
Okay.
And... Yes, sorry, Molly wanted to do a thing.
Oh, I don't remember. I think. Oh, I had a question in regards to. Would he have also bitten Alex?
No.
In the frenzy, but it was
I don't think so, because Alex is not bleeding, right?
Alex might be covered in blood, but he's not bleeding.
Yeah, plus he's probably also wearing down a little bit from his frenzy.
Because I feel like it'd be like a dog and a wolf hunting together. You know, like they wouldn't be.
Yeah, it just wasn't. That was all it was.
Because I went through my head too. I was like, will they attack Alex? I was like, no, obviously just blood. I go
like not as like would he attack him, but like just in the frenzy, would he have accidentally, maybe possibly? But
Oh yeah,
does not. Yeah.
It might be a possibility. It's not like vampires never feed on vampires, but in this instance, no. However, Molly has an MP5 submachine gun. Not that she knows it or what it's called, but that's what she has. It's not very heavy.
I sort of feel like because now Marco's standing next to the other guy, Marco probably would have like snapped his neck. Maybe, possibly.
Marco murdered one person. There is another person now standing there, covered in blood, petrified, basically.
Yeah. I don't want to shoot the gun unless I have to. But I'm not really sure what to do now.
Well, what you see is this person look at Marco, who's just torn his colleague apart, look to you, and
I kind of like what I want to happen is I want Marco to put on the guy's gear, like one of the guy's gear, and then I want him to take, like, I sort of want to play it where
I'm not going to be able to...
me outside, like he acts like one of the police officers. How to get outside?
True. That's a possibility. However, there is someone trying to murder you right now.
Yeah. No,
in
I
the
understand
future,
that.
totally. Yes.
It was just
planning.
I was planning for that, so I don't know if I want to tell him to take his clothes off,
Resolve
or to just.
I would be so confused.
So,
I'd be like, "What? Oh."
So your dawn,
I see what you're saying.
You see him kind of twig that there's something supernaturally disturbing about you, but he's like, do I run away or do I just kill it? And he, in that moment, decides to kill it. So you're gonna have to dodge.
Okay.
That is Dex plus acrobatics. You take 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, Marco, you can probably take on the last person if you want.
I will totally do that. I will run up to him while he's shot.
He's right next to you.
Maybe
you don't have to run far.
Then I'm just gonna try and stab him.
Perfect. You get like a +1 for Molly's distraction.
Okay.
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You can reroll if you want. You have 2 dice to reroll.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
It can work if they're both successes. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Okay. You could kill this person, but you're going to get shot in the process. Because you don't have enough successes.
Sure. Sure, why not?
Take 1 aggravated damage as the final salvo clips you.
Okay, can I turn my superficial to aggravated? Because I already have 1 superficial. Do I just turn that into aggravated, or does
No,
it
goes
separate?
to the next box.
Okay.
That does happen later.
Okay.
Cool. You slice up another person.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'll have to go for the neck again because that's like the only place that's unarmored at this point. So maybe just like slice right into the Adam's apple and just like tear. Like,
It's a horrible gurgling.
Pull it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sound. Yeah.
Aggravated
All
goes
right,
to super.
so
No, there's only 2 types of damage in this version. Anyway.
I think I meant superficial. I think that's what they meant.
Oh.
Aggravated just. Yeah.
Okay, you all have a beat as from down. Okay, yeah. Molly and Marco, you make it downstairs. Is that your goal, or are you going to change?
I want to change.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a really good way for him to be able to get us out, because he could be like, got a young one here, and then
Full of bullet holes.
maybe try to
Okay.
get Nate somehow, because maybe Nate will be calmer. Like, I don't know.
All right. You can change. You change into stuff. You still hear a commotion downstairs. You hear shouts of, we've got some down from below. And you haven't seen anyone come up here, so it can't be going down well.
Yeah.
Alex is going to try and rip a person's head off. And does so. Nate next to you. Another
Ooh.
person goes down.
And there is another person, right?
Hmm?
There's
There is
not.
another person? Or is that the only person?
It's
in
the only person that you see.
Yeah, I think Nate would leave. Would go for another live person.
They're not dead. Like, you see huge gashes torn straight through the Kevlar. But they're not dead, as they kind of trade blows with Alex.
Oh. Yeah, then I would just jump on him. I'd pounce.
That's gonna be strength brawl.
Strength brawl. -2 or no?
No, -2. No, still.
Okay.
Oh, you only have 1 dice for that? Ouch. How come you only have 1 dice for
man.
strength? Man. Okay. Well, first off, that is a bestial failure. First one of the campaign, everyone.
No, I had one.
I thought I had 2.
No, you
I
dodged
had
one
one.
by re-rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You have had messy criticals.
That's right.
So, Nate,
Yes.
I am going to DM you something.
Oh no.
Okay, that one doesn't work. Let's try a different one. Here we go. Secret messages.
Oh no, I don't like this.
You get a compulsion, and that will last until you. Tell you what, I'll type it out to you. This will last.
Can I choose when to use that, or is that just every?
This is until. I mean, you can choose to not totally. You are going to be at negatives when you don't, however.
Okay. How am I so bad at brawling with these people?
There we go.
Okay.
So there's that. And in your frenzied state, it might not necessarily apply until after.
Okay.
But if you really want, you can. I don't know. This is going to be harsh. Like, I think you're going to take another 2 aggravated because you lost. You lost that contest.
Okay.
So you're feeling the hurt. But there is another easier, more dead target you can drain and
Yeah, I think
the final point from.
if he got hit like that, he would scamper back and just go for the...
You hear an inhuman whimpering sound from below, Molly and Marco.
Oh God.
Okay. And by the way, Marco, you are now in fatigues. You look like a SWAT
What does that
officer.
mean?
Or a
Oh,
special
I
unit.
thought you meant fatigues as if I'm like tired.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
happened?
Not quite, not quite. Are you going to go downstairs?
Yeah.
Cool. Molly, what are you doing?
I assume being pushed along by Marco with my hands behind my back, like I'm sort of being arrested.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna we need to get into that office to help out Alex and help out Nate first.
Yeah, but we have to get down the stairs, so
Oh, that's true. I see what you're saying.
and then you can, I don't know, hold up your gun and say, "Hey, come with me to Nate." See if that works.
So I think, Marco, please roll me a...
I don't think I would leave Alex behind.
Roll me a charisma performance.
I mean, if you want to take Alex
Or
too,
charisma-
we're trying
no,
to round up.
performing. So this is performance.
Oh God, I'm gonna do so bad.
There's always the chance that you could make it.
I already rolled it.
Oh, yes. 2 successes. It wasn't difficult in the heat
Okay.
of literal battle. You stomp down the stairs. You see one person bring their gun up, check you, and then they're like, take her downstairs.
On it. Like, oh yeah.
It's not a great performance with 2 successes, but it's enough. They're not.
Yeah. Let's go. Roger, Roger. Like, I'm just like saying anything that I think a cop would say.
You go down another set of stairs.
Okay.
As you peek out the stairwell, you can see Nate finishing up.
Flip open the visor. Psst.
And
Yeah.
Is Alex in there too?
you
Yeah.
see Alex finishing up and continuing to just rip chunks off of this person with claws.
Where is Mr. Brass?
Haven't seen him.
What does Alex say?
Alex is yelling and smearing blood everywhere.
Oh, he looks like he's having fun. Hey, both of you, dimwits, follow me. Let's go.
Hang on. I'm gonna get Alex to roll resolve composure. Let's see if he does this. Nope. No, he doesn't listen to you. He stays where he is.
Fine then, he can stay. I motion for Nate.
So, will I lose a hunger again?
You're 1 hunger now, and you can, if you choose to, come out of frenzy.
Okay, I will. I'll go with you, but I'm pretty banged up, so I'm probably limping over.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Nate to play along, and just have him sort of walk beside me.
Yeah, I think he would.
Outside.
He'd be so like kicked in the shins right now that he would.
Well, Marco would also probably have you by the our arms would be behind our hands, and he'd have us and walking us out.
Now, I wonder if these people will know that you're vampires, or if they'll think it's weird that you have blankets over you as I teach you outside.
We don't have blankets anymore. We'll just have to take the damage.
Yeah, I feel like Nate threw his tosses aside.
Yeah, we lost the blankets a long time ago.
And I got lucky that I'm in gear.
Yeah.
So
That was my...
basically, Marco, you're going to take superficial damage every other turn. Molly and
Me?
Nate, you're
okay.
going to take superficial damage every turn,
Okay.
but only 1. And so what happens is you hear the fight subside. Marco, a couple of people dressed in the same fatigues, march upstairs. You hear like a rat-a-tat and some more growling, and then silence. Do you just take Molly and Nate hostage downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You see 2 people in plain clothes. One comes out of Mr. Brass's office with a wad of paper under her arm. She's probably a 5-foot black woman with curly hair, huge curly hair, and coming from the front door, you see another person in a kind of trench coat, and she is an Asian woman. Looks a bit older than the black woman, but they're both in like detectives, you know, the classic trench coat detectives things, and they're in plain clothes, and they've got the badge kind of hooked over a pocket, and that's it. And they both go up to you, and they're like, okay, good. I think everyone else has been there were casualties, so make sure you get these 2 in the zip ties, put them in the back of the van.
On it. Roger, Roger. We got this. Let's bag and tag them.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do that.
And as...
But I'm not going to obviously put them in the van. But
Okay.
Well, no. What if it's an empty van and you're just putting us in, and then we steal the van?
we could do that if there's keys in it.
As you leave, one looks to the other, and the Asian woman says, Bolu, I'm gonna go with them. I need to get answers quickly. And Bolu is like, okay, Detective Shuichi, I'll finish up here. I'm gonna finish tagging the bodies. So Shuichi comes with you.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna turn to her. Pretty crazy, right? This whole factory thing?
yes, officer. Can we put them in the back of the van now, please?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can secretly slip Nate my knife. while also zip tying them. That way he can.
Okay.
That way he can untie himself. Like they can undo their own zip ties.
Can I do a sense the beast to see if any of them are
Supernatural?
supernatural or they're just human?
They're behind you, but so it's going to be a little bit difficult. But yes, you can. You're being marched past the cars with Marco and Shuichi behind you.
Are they humans? Just normal?
Oh god, I can't remember. I was kind of counting on you to have that roll. Does it say on your thing? I think it's probably animalism plus resolve. Let's say that.
Oh, sorry.
For sense the beast. One success. What does that get you? I believe it doesn't get you anything. I think it's probably difficulty 2 or 3. Let's do a quick check. Won't take long. But yeah, you kind of look round with your head hands above your head, and you see this woman take out a 2 looped zip tie and put them over your hands and just pull them, and you're like, yeah, it's real tight.
Okay, so a wind just lets me know the level of hostility in the target, and if it harbors a supernatural beast, marking them as a vampire werewolf.
Okay, I guess I get to set the difficulty for that then, and 1 success isn't gonna cut it.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw them in the van.
Oh, versus composure subterfuge. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna roll for her then. She's probably gonna do it though. 1 sec. Subterfuge? Oh shit, no, she's no good at this.
Oh shoot.
But she gets 2 successes anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you don't get any feelings at all from her.
Okay.
So I throw them in the van, which means that they shouldn't be taking any more superficial damage.
Yeah.
Because they are out of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I think on
Where does Shuichi come with me? In the car or in the back of the van?
Nate and Molly, on the way there, you take 1 more superficial.
Okay.
So if I'm at 5 superficial damage,
You're dead. No.
No.
I'm kidding.
Are you at 5 now? But sorry, before or after you add that?
after I add that, I'm at 5.
So when your health tracker fills up with superficial, everything you do is at a -2.
Okay.
And everything physical you do is at -2.
Okay.
And yes, so Molly and Nate are shoved viciously. Both your hands are tied into the back of this van. Marco, no one seems to have noticed. There's a couple of people milling about. However, Shuichi gets into the back with Nate and Molly and closes the door. Before that, she says to you, Marco, round up a couple of people, send for the ambulances so we can take away the bodies, and then we can get going.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan, if you say so, detective. And when she closes the van, is there any way I could secretly lock it?
Secretly? Yes.
Without her noticing.
Yes, that's going to be dexterity plus larceny.
Okay.
Plus probably her notice. What's her awareness? Let's find out.
Oof.
1 success. Let's do it versus her awareness because she has some. Oh no, she doesn't. Never mind. So her roll for this is this again.
Detective with no wits awareness.
Right?
Worst detective ever.
There is an
even
investigation stat. If you were rolling against that, she'd be good. 2 successes. She notices you don't hear anything after you lock it, however. So this might be normal procedure.
I'm going to then see if there's any keys in the car.
That's going to be wits investigation.
Okay. Of course, that's the roll that I get really.
So what happens is there are no. You open it. There are no keys. Obviously, you close it, and you then walk around and turn to someone who wasn't paying attention. You tap them and it's like, "Can I have the keys to the van?" And then they're like, yeah, and the jangle, and then the two.
Thank you. I'm gonna snatch him like that. So, thank you.
Thank you.
And then I'm assuming I have a full helmet on, so she doesn't. We all kind of look the same, like all of us SWAT people.
Pretty much.
I am going to get in the car and start driving it away.
Okay. So what's she going to do?
Well, do Nate and Molly get any actions? Because I did slip Nate that knife.
Yeah, can I use try and
Oh,
use it?
sorry, I forgot about that. Let's do a roll to see if Marco can slip it to him and Nate can grab it. So
Oh shoot!
Yes.
I thought you said we already did that successfully.
Sorry,
that's why I've been doing everything. I was like, oh, okay. My plans may have changed if this doesn't work then.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
You're still getting us out of there, so
we're still 2 vampires
Mhm.
in the back with 1 human.
With dominate.
With like there's.
You don't have. Oh,
probably
yeah, you
can't
do.
hold her own, and you're the one driving, so you can always pull over the side of the road, open up the car, kill her. We escape. Like there's.
Got on you, like.
okay.
I wrote a lot of choose your own adventure when I was little.
Marco, just for the knife thing, you're going to roll dexterity plus stealth.
Okay.
Nate, you're going to have to roll wits plus subterfuge.
Okay.
I think what happens is before you get in the van, she pats you down and she finds the knife. She confiscates it. So she has the knife.
Not my knife.
It's still with us. You can take
It's
it
still
off
with
your body.
you as you drive away.
Okay.
So
All right.
what happens?
What is she doing?
So before the van pulls off, she looks at you, Nate and Molly, and she's like, disgusting. And pulls out 2 steaks.
Crap.
And you are both, I assume, going to try and resist this.
Can I use my dominate? Katana?
If you want to try and resist it with a dominate, then yes.
Yeah, I think I would.
She's going to go for the older one first. That seems to make sense to her.
Told you they weren't real police officers.
So what would I roll for that? Wits or charisma?
I think it's dominate is manipulation plus dominate.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember. You should write this down.
Oh yeah, no, I think it is. Yeah.
Uh,
There we go.
is this compel or is it mesmerize?
For what? Which was which?
Compel is the short command free one, and mesmerize is the complex command rouse check one.
And if I do the mesmerize, what can I say? Is that kind of like
As long as you
Right,
hold the
together.
subject's gaze, you and relative quiet in which to issue instructions, the instructions must be carried out immediately to the victim's best abilities and must not contain any conditional actions, as this would require the victim to exercise cognition. So it can be very complex, but it must be executed immediately, whereas compel is a short sentence command.
And I can use compel for free, right? Whereas I have to use mesmerize. What do I have to do for mesmerize? What do I have to use?
Both are manipulation plus dominate.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that one then.
Oh no, sorry. Compel is charisma, and mesmerize is manipulation.
Okay, we'll do manipulation, I think.
Okay, so first roll 1d10 to see if you... Oh no, sorry, we'll do that after.
Okay, so wits manipulation.
No, not wits, manipulation. Dominate.
Manipulation plus dominant. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Why am I rolling so badly today?
And you have...
I stole all your luck.
You can re-roll that with willpower if you want.
Yeah, okay. Would I just roll generic D10?
You have 2 dice that you can re-roll.
Okay.
So re-roll 2d10 and take 1 point of willpower damage.
Okay.
However, she is going to resist this with... Oof. Damn, that's a lot of dice. That is the right one. Intelligence resolve. Yep. Okay. Oh shit, she crits. What do you say?
Yikes.
What do you say to her?
I think he would just be like, don't come near me. Or stay over there.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And she says, I'll do what I want with you filthy black bodies.
Racist.
And as you are staring her down and she is moving towards you, you give this command. She replies, and she is going to roll to plunge a stake into your chest.
Can I move to like body check her as she's going to attack Nate?
Yes. That is strength brawl,
Dexterity.
-2 for your because your health tracker is full of superficial, and then probably -1, so -3 total because your hands are tied. Oh no, your body.
Can I
checking
also
her, so-
move towards her? If Molly's moving, then I'm gonna obviously.
So
Okay, so -2 total because Nate's resisting. But this is just Molly rolling right now. No successes. You bounce off her leg. Meanwhile, Nate's attempting to wriggle. Not much is happening for you, and she is going to
would
stake you.
Marco be able to like hear us yelling and like?
Well, when I start the car, would that make her? Why is there blood on me? What
You
is
been bitten?
You been bitten?
You
No,
there.
there. I saw like
You
blood
doing
on my.
that blood bond? Has Angelica come by?
Would me starting the car and having it move jostle her to the point where it gives her a negative? I don't know.
It's a van.
Yeah.
Yes. So if
Wait,
you
wait. Is it a van that I can look back, or is it a van with the divider? I'm assuming a divider.
There is a divider, but there's probably
Yeah.
like a grated thing you can look back. But you pull away, and Nate, everything goes blank.
Okay.
Molly, you see him slump.
No.
Molly,
Did
you're
he get-
next.
I have an idea where this is going.
I'm going to. I assume I
Wait, how come
fell.
I didn't get to roll though to dodge her?
You did. The whole point was that I gave you an action and you decided to try and dominate her.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
That was the
Yeah, I
resistance.
got it.
And I rolled just to see if she got no successes. Because, finding a heart through a chest isn't easy. Molly, with your action, you tried to body check her. Would you like... She has to turn round. Would you like to try anything else?
I mean, I would like to try to get up and dodge her in the moving van.
Okay.
I'm small, maybe I can.
So let's use those 3 successes as your benchmark for dodging,
Okay.
which is Dex plus athletics -2 because of your
Yep.
impairment.
-2. Submit.
3 successes. Okay, she... You struggle. You see a struggle with this. In the back of the van, she's like, "God, why are we moving?" She bumps this piece of blunt-ish wood with a spike at the end. It's not like super sharp. It bumps off your shoulder. She's like, "Oh, who's up front? Stop this car!"
I like flip open the grate. I'm like, "What are you doing back there?"
She's like, "I'm doing my job. Now stop the car."
I thought we were supposed to question them.
Yes, we are. But
I'm
I can't do it like
screaming.
just do what you're damn told. Don't you dare talk back to a superior officer.
The chief told me that we need to get these people back as soon as possible.
Can you make a performance roll? Charisma performance.
Yeah. Let's hope for the best.
One success. She's like, "Fuck, we've got one out of the..." Okay, and she's going to continue. You're next, dickhead, and then she continues to try and like stab Molly with a
break.
stake.
I'm gonna break the car.
Okay, she has -1, -2 for breaking, but so does Molly.
Yeah.
Will she fly backwards
She'll fly
onto
forwards.
her back? She would fly.
I want to see if you get staked, so
Okay.
that's what we're going to resolve now.
I would like to see if either I get staked or she gets staked.
If she fucks up enough, then yes, probably.
Yes.
So she's rolling at 4. You are rolling.
And what am I rolling?
You're
Athletics?
rolling -4, by the way. 2 because of your impairment, and then 2 because of the jolting.
Okay, so
And then we learn that the
four.
Detective Suichi's name is Layla.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm gonna roll hers. 2 successes. She has willpower. I'm going to re-roll 2 of those.
And I reroll any of. How many can I reroll for my willpower?
You really don't have any dice at all, so you can't. You had 2 -4, which is -2 dice. She does need to reroll these 2 though. 3 successes. I think that's enough. Molly. Everything goes blank.
Now I think we should just burn their bodies, those dirty, nasty little scum.
The hell are you talking about? And she gets out her gun. Stop the car now.
Excuse me, the chief told me.
Chief told you
exactly
nothing, imposter.
Imposter, what are you talking about?
There's no one from Texas in our unit, dingus. She says dingus.
There's no Texas accent, you just assuming out here.
She's going to shoot you.
Bulletproof. We're in a police vehicle.
She's going to shoot you through a sheet of metal, through your Kevlar, so you get +2 to dodge.
Wait, we're in a police van that's not bulletproof?
This is
It's
England.
through the grate. It's through the grate.
They're just.
I'm not, but it's a small grate though, I thought.
It's just
It's
wire.
not American.
I guess, alright. It's not like I'm looking back there. Like, where is she gonna shoot me?
I mean, you're in the driver's seat. She can assume that much.
Alright. What am I rolling?
Your dodge. Dex Athletics. Plus. I can't remember if armor adds to your dodge. I'm going to say it does for the moment because I can't remember.
Okay.
No, it absorbs damage. That's what it does. So you're normal and you get a +1 because you're behind a grate.
Wait, how big is this grate? I thought it was a tiny little grate.
It's like big enough to just about fit your face through and see.
Oh, okay. So it's
wide.
decently sized then. All right, that makes sense.
And she's pointing a gun through it, trying to blap you. Okay. What's her roll? Where is it? Her roll is that 1 success versus 1 success. Oof. You can re-roll if you want, because I'm going to re-roll. Because she has some willpower. Not much, but she has some.
Why not?
You can
How many do I
re-roll
roll?
2. She's mortal, she can re-roll 3. I want to bring this to a close, and
I know you do. As I have a plan. I have an idea what your plan is for this, but I kind of want to see it fail just to fuck with you.
You do get an extra success if she fucks up.
Okay.
An extra 2 successes, so she is 1 above you.
Damn.
You get hit
Okay.
with so that's success, which is 1 +2 for the pistol. You get a grand total of 3 aggravated damage.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
Dun, dun. I'm dead. I have full aggravated damage.
That means you're in torpor. It doesn't necessarily mean you're dead. We can discuss this
Okay.
next week.
All right. Sounds good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god, Florence is gonna come back and
Florence ain't going back to nothing. She'd be like, I went out for tea. What the fuck?
yeah, because there'll be nothing left at the. Oh my god.
But you are traveling at a significant speed, I imagine. You got a little bit of distance with that.
And she's trapped back there.
She's trapped
locked
back there. This isn't easy for her. She might die.
I mean,
in a car crash.
I was halfway tempted to just leave or like park the car, get out, and be like, all right, have fun. Like,
Well, thank you for playing, everyone. I hope you don't feel too hard done by my basically SWAT assault on your domain. However, this has been a long time in the making.
Mwahaha.
Just so you're fully aware, this only happened because of the significant number of extremely messy feedings and suspicious activity that has been occurring.
Dylan, it's all your fault.
It's not my fault.
Not by a long shot. You are all culpable for this.
Yeah. I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure I did this right because you gave me 3 aggravated damage. That's what it is. So I just turned one of my superficial into aggravated.
That's how it works. Yes.
Okay, that's how it works. All right.
It can work
good.
both ways. So if you're full of superficial, and then you take one more superficial, the first one turns into aggravated.
Okay.
But if you take aggravated, it still turns into aggravated.
Okay.
But that's the way I'm going to work it, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. We have stuff to work out for the next episode.
If there will be a next episode, that's just Florence. This becomes like a single player adventure.
Yeah.
Please, everyone, subscribe, follow on both YouTube and Twitch. I have a Strange Adventures YouTube channel where you can catch the previous episodes of this and other exciting videos about tabletop role-playing games. And if you wish to support us, please, if you're in the future, buy the module with all the information to create your own version of this adventure. Yes. Thank you, Becca Chu, for that link. And obviously, follow and subscribe to these darlings who have been very patient with me beating the crap out of them this evening.
It's been fun.
You said you wanted
It's
combat.
been fun.
I did. I'm glad
want
we finally got some combat.
I live for this.
It's in my wheelhouse finally.
Because Molly's about to spend some experience points and some firearms. She's going to become a gangster. If she ever wakes up.
Someone needs to do fan art of Molly on the table with the gun.
You're
Yeah.
just flying backwards like, get down, motherfuckers! I love it. Okay, we should raid some fool, some unsuspecting sap. Our next meal, our next dinner, and I think it's going to be. I don't even. Should we do Bubba again? I do like him. He's a good mate. So remember, subs can join a clan, and that may have an effect on the future of the campaign, if you would like to. But otherwise, have a nice night and sleep well.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Doo-dum, doo-dum.
Now we have the awkward moment when we are just sitting here. Da 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 da. Okay, there.
End.